Hello, good morning for everyone. Measures of dispersion. Chapter number 4 is statistics. Last time we have studied range and the coefficient of range and quartile deviation and the coefficient of quartile deviation for ungroup type of data or for individual data series. In this lecture, we are going to study the same measurements, range and the coefficient of range, quartile deviation and the coefficient of quartile deviation, but the distribution is little different. This frequency distribution is discrete type, so we write discrete type frequency distribution table. This table contains only 3 columns: value means observation, frequency and cumulative frequency base. Value means time in minutes, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. The frequencies are number of the children 3, 12, 8, 18, 12, 5. Total frequency n equal to 50. Sigma f frequency total 5050. CF cumulative frequency, right? 3 LCDs 3 plus 12 15, 15 plus 18 33, 33 plus 12 45, 45 plus 5 15. Last cumulative frequency is total frequency. Now, for the range and the coefficient of range, very simple measure: maximum value, minimum value of observation. See this column: value of the variable, maximum value is 10 and minimum value is 2, right? Maximum value 10, minimum value 2, highest value and the lowest value. Range is given by xh minus xl, 10 minus 2, answer is 8. R range equal to 8. Measures of dispersion. There are 2 types of measurements: absolute measures and the relative measures. Range is absolute measure. The coefficient of range is the relative measure. xh minus xl upon xh plus xl. 10 minus 2 divided by 10 plus 2. In the numerator 8, in the denominator 12. 8 upon 12 means 4 upon 3. 2 by 3, sorry. 8 upon 12 means 2 by 3. 4 2 is 8, 4 3 is 12. 2 by 3 means 0.67 is the answer. This way we calculate range and the coefficient of range. Now for this example, quartile deviation and the coefficient of quartile deviation. Quartile deviation is also known as semi-interquartile range. For this purpose, we have to calculate Q1 and Q3, right? Q1 means 1 inside the bracket n plus 1 upon 4. As the quartile divide an array distribution into 4 equal parts, always there is 4 in the denominator while calculating quartiles. Always in the denominator there is 4 while computing quartiles. If we want to calculate Q1, then outside the bracket there is 1. Outside the bracket there is 1. And if you want to compute Q3, then outside the bracket there is 3, right? See. Now, n means frequency total. Frequency total is 5050. 50 plus 1 upon 4. 51 upon 4 means 12.75. 12.75 into 1 means 12.75. This is not the value of Q1, but the measurement will decide the value of Q1. This 12.75, see in the column of cumulative frequency. Up to 3, up to 50, this is the value. See, the relative observation, that is 4, means answer of Q1 equal to 4 minutes, because x is given in terms of minute time. Similarly, Q3, 3 times n means frequency total. Frequency total 50 plus 1 upon 4. 12.75 into 3 means 38.25. 38.25, see the column of CF as the procedure. The relative value means Q3 equal to 8 minutes. See, the procedure the presentation, the method is important. So do the example systematically, methodically, not in the haphazard manner, but you must calculate in the systematic manner. First of all, calculate Q1, then Q3. Calculate Q1 and then Q3 and then QD. QD means quartile deviation. Q3 minus Q1 upon 2. 8 minus 4 upon 2 means 4 by 2 means 2. The coefficient of QD, this is the absolute measure and this is the relative measure. Right? Q3 minus Q1 upon Q3 plus Q1. 8 minus 4 upon 8 plus 4. 8 minus 4 means 4. 8 plus 4 means 12. 4 by 12 means 1 upon 3. 0.33. This is the frequency distribution, discrete type, because these are the integer value, whole number, complete number. If the classes are given, then continuous type frequency distribution. In continuous type frequency distribution, there are mainly two types of classes given, whether exclusive type classes or inclusive type classes may be given to you, and apply the method, apply the formula as per given distribution, as per required measure, In the first lecture, we have seen the list of formula for this chapter, the basic and preliminary lecture of this chapter. Measures of dispersion. You must practice at least or minimum 5 to 7 examples of the same type. Range, coefficient of range, quartile deviation, coefficient of quartile deviation. That you must get the idea clearly. An idea must be clear in one's mind, so that in the examination, identification of the type of the data may not create the problem for you. An example or exam become easy for you. That is my main purpose. So we practice very well from textbook, practice book, PDF file, past year papers or assignment, whatever maybe you have. So we practice very well. Thank you everybody. Thank you very much.